gonna resent you if you don't let me cheat on you, bro. That shit is kind of creepy.
So there is an update. Then she confessed it was a couple. Man and wife.
This is kind of making me think now. It's like...
My husband and I filmed this video about a year ago when we were really into the idea of reading Reddit stories as a couple, but being toddler parents has definitely gotten in the way. So if you want to see more videos like this, please let us know in the comments because we need some motivation to make another episode. Hope you enjoy! This one comes from r/marriage advice from 1 year ago. No intimacy for a year and a half.
Yes.
I, 45 male, and my wife, 38 female, have not been intimate in a year and a half. We went over a year, and then she had weight loss surgery, and we're 6 months past her procedure currently. We also have 2 kids, 6 and 4, and most of our energy goes towards them. Every time I try to initiate intimacy, she not only rebuffs me, but she also gets offended that I would even try. She accuses me of only doing nice things for her to try to get freaky, and that I'm creepy for offering to rub her shoulders or feet to try to get her in the mood. We got into a fight the other day about it, and I almost broke down and cried. She said she gets an icky feeling whenever I come onto her now, and I just feel so defeated. Like I don't know how we're supposed to move on as a romantic couple. She's a good mom, and we get along as friends, but I just feel unwanted and desperate for intimacy. Oh boy.
It's tough.
This is pretty bad.
It's honestly, I feel like the more and more I learn about, like, because you're still new parents, right? But
yeah,
the
we
more,
have a new baby.
yeah, we had a 7-month-old. But like the more and more I learn about parenthood, the more I realize like the issues and like marriage struggles are like super common. Like everybody is dealing with the frustrations and the like when he said lack of intimacy for a year and a half, first reaction was like yikes. Then they said they got kids in the mix, young kids. One was a couple months old.
No,
and one
4
was,
and 6.
4 and 6. Okay, so they're young kids. You know what I mean? So it's hard. Like I don't know. It's like contextually just thinking about that scenario. Do
you feel like you understand like the guy's perspective, the woman's perspective? Where do you fall?
So I feel like there's not enough information, to be honest with you. Like, because it just says we haven't had sex for a year and a half. Like, she had weight loss surgery, and then they're a couple months out from like the weight loss surgery. OP doesn't really explain like why they haven't been like intimate at all, and like OP's also not explaining what like the day-to-day is like it's like all I'm hearing is I'm trying to do these things to have sex and she doesn't like it. That's all I'm hearing. Like I'm not like, and that's not the only way to get like I don't know. It's like I guess it's like he's truly trying to have sex, and I guess he's just at his wit's end, and it's at the point where he's desperate and he's just trying. But I'm like, there's so much other things that need to be addressed right now before you even get to the intimacy part. Like,
that's what I feel like the problem is. I feel like he is trying to get freaky.
Yeah, she's right.
Obvious. And so she's saying like she gets the ick.
And he's just trying it different ways. He's not doing anything different, but he's like, oh, well, this didn't get my wife in the mood, so let me do this to get my wife. It's all about getting my wife in the mood. It's just to have sex.
And it sounds like it's all about him being able to experience intimacy, and it's not about what would really turn her on, what would make her feel wanted. And what would make her feel comfortable? Because if she just had 2 kids not that long ago and she had weight loss surgery,
then you're not wanting to do anything for a while. That makes sense.
In order for a doctor to approve you to have weight loss surgery, I think you have to be very overweight. I don't think that's like, oh, you're 20 pounds overweight, we're going to do surgery. No, I think that's like a severe obesity.
Potentially.
I don't know. That's my guess.
We don't know, but
and so
possible.
if you gain a ton
well, I
of
mean,
weight,
does it said weight loss surgery, or does he not know? Like, maybe he calls it that, but it was just a mommy makeover. Maybe he doesn't know what to call it.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
We don't know. But if she had weight loss surgery in some capacity, that leads me to assume that she was probably uncomfortable with her body after giving birth.
Yeah,
and that makes so much sense. My body changed so much after.
And she waited, like, at 4 and 6, she waited till there was no, like, need for giving breast milk or anything like that. It seems like that. It sounds like a mommy makeover.
But she lived with that body. We're making a lot of assumptions, but she lived with that body for 4 years. Can you imagine? And I'm making a big assumption, but can you imagine looking in the mirror for 4 years and thinking to yourself, I don't like the way I look. I'm not comfortable in my own skin. How are you going to feel comfortable being intimate with another human being, having them see you, having them touch you, having them feel the changes in your body? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a woman's body after giving birth, but if you're uncomfortable with your body, how are you going to be turned on?
Yeah, and that's all the missing information, right?
Yeah.
That OP isn't digging into. His main focus is that's what he says, we're not intimate, we're not having sex, I'm doing everything I can, but he's not digging into all of these things, trying to figure out what's going on with my wife mentally right now. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I feel like if he were to dig into that, you know, not immediately, right? And again, not for your end goal, but just to repair and rebuild your relationship, you should dig into that and figure out what's going on with her mentally. And then eventually, I feel like that intimacy will come, right? Or, you know, you bring it up. Yeah. You know, you 100%. Have that conversation, like, but you got to dig into what's going on with her mentally first.
And don't expect it to be right away. Don't expect it to be the first conversation. She's able to sit down, be completely vulnerable, and diagnose the root issue. I really think you need counseling.
Yeah, it's going to take time.
So one of the comments, if she gets an icky feeling when you try intimacy, when you try it to be intimate, I'm sorry, bud, but your marriage is doomed. Either she's cheating or she just doesn't want you intimately and is dodging it. Neither are marriage friendly. You can wait for the inevitable, but once it gets to this point, you are the Bundys. I've never heard that before.
The Bundys?
You're the Bundys.
I don't know. I don't know the reference.
Okay, my thoughts on that, I don't agree with this. I think that if you have this kind of issue in your marriage, it sounds like they have not even had a conversation about this yet. They haven't done anything to try to resolve it other than him trying to push for sex. So that needs to come first.
Yeah, and I hate that people put these defendant, the marriage is doomed. I mean, people can change. You can make a whole 180 for good or for bad at any point in time, right?
But I agree, it's hard to come back from your wife saying you're icky. Yeah. I mean, that's probably going to stick with him for a while, but
I don't know, like, how many times has this happened and how many conversations were had and how many times was he let down gently? And again, like, because I'm hearing what he's saying, he feels defeated. How many times? But I don't know if he's really, I think the problem is him not, he's trying to put a square peg through a circle hole. Right, and it's a true misalignment of love languages, I think, like, and communication styles. She's not able to communicate effectively what's going on with her. Likewise, he can't communicate effectively, and for her to just say, like, well, that's all that he took from that. Whether it's all she said, we don't know. Like, it could have been the first time or whatever, and she just, this is icky. That's big red flags. I don't know what you do about that. But if it's been like time and time again, she's like, come on, babe. Like, you keep, this is like, you, like, we are supposed to be married, we're supposed to love each other and all this, and it sounds like you catcalling me and you just trying to rub my feet just to get into my pants. Like, and he probably not putting a lot of effort into the feet rubbing or the back rubbing. He probably rub, then start inching up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Every back rub turn into a booty rub magically, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is kind of creepy. It's like, bro, like, do you love your wife and really want to take care of her, or do you just want to have sex? Like, and that's, I think you putting her in that position to feel that way. But again, like, I wish I knew the context, like when that comment was said, like in like this cycle or this spiral.
Okay, I was looking for this comment because I saw this when I was looking at the story earlier, and I think this really sums it up well. And then we'll move on to the next one. But okay, so I say this as someone who is in your wife's shoes. My husband's signature move when he wanted to be intimate as well is to ask if I want a massage. It was sweet the first few times, but now the massage just feels transactional. So this person suggests make inside jokes, make her laugh genuinely, have deep conversations, ask her about the things on her mind. Listen to all the details.
Like you said, pick her brain, see what's going on.
All the details she's saying when she talks. Notice the things she does, the things you love about her. Show her that you love her. It doesn't have to be a big gesture. It's really about the little things that are genuine and can make a person feel like, oh, this person knows me and gets me.
Yeah.
It's in the moments when someone feels, oh wow, you remembered something I said in passing and cared enough to do something about it. Flirt. Give her compliments that don't feel generic. Make her feel seen. I think as the years go by, we get complacent in thinking we know our partners really well by now, but we are all constantly changing. Your partner now may not be the same individual that you met. And it seems like the effort to get to know and understand them continually can make the difference between growing together or growing apart.
Yeah.
I say this, but we're also struggling with it, LOL, though we have some additional reasons. I wish you better luck than we've had.
Do I have a signature move? Do I?
Do we want to say this on camera?
Do I have a signature move? Like, I don't know. I'm like, this is kind of making me think now. It's like, I mean, I feel like it's kind of back and forth though. It's not even yeah. I mean, it's just kind of open communication, but I mean,
it's really hard with a baby.
Yeah. It's
really hard with a baby because it's like, for our kid, when he goes down for a nap, it's like we have maybe 45 minutes.
I don't have time to like how we used to before we had the kid. You could just kind of chill around and work our way up to it. It just happens naturally. With the baby, it's like you wait that long, he's up. So like sometimes I just gotta be upfront about it. It's like, I mean, and that works for us. Like clearly there's not that communication that they're having though. It's just he's like, and so I'm not doing anything consistently that just keys you on that I'm trying to. And I mean, honestly, felt like just like I try intentionally to show my wife affection throughout the day without it leading to sex. That's something that I try to do throughout the day sometimes too. Where it's like we could stop and drop and just whatever, but it's like, hey, I just want to show you I love you right now and just hold you and maybe flirt, like she said, flirt a little bit, you know, and court your wife, bro. Exactly. It's like that dating process is not done. And so you just got to do more of that. It's like if the only times you're doing that stuff is when you want to get freaky, then you are creepy. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, next story. This one comes from r/relationships from 18 days ago. How do I tell my boyfriend I'm not interested in watching his recorded work meetings and AI-generated mega documents? My 28 female boyfriend, 29 male, and I have been together for almost a year. I could go on and on about all the ways we're compatible, and I really adore him.
Good.
However, I'm running into this issue where I'm not sure if I'd be the asshole to reject what I suppose are my boyfriend's bids for attention.
Okay.
There are things my boyfriend likes to share with me that I think are awkward and strange for me to be watching or reading. For example, last night he wanted me to watch his 30-minute performance review that he had recorded. At first, I thought he was joking, but he was totally serious, so I did. I sat down and watched a 30-minute conversation between him and his boss. He often insists that I read these long email threads, again from his work, that demonstrate how well he's doing. And he tries to get me to watch recorded meetings. He also writes up these insanely long documents using ChatGPT to work out plans for how to fix society and the world for the better. At first, I actually read them, but now I just skim and pull out high points I can mention so that he will think I read it. This is awful, I know, but the couple of times I've told him I'm too tired or busy or etc. to read or watch what he's given or sent me, he has not reacted well. He asks if I even care about him and gets really pouty and rude. When I try to backtrack and agree to read or watch whatever it is, he tells me that it's too late because I've already shown him how I really feel. This is really frustrating, and I try to tell him that I'm trying to find a solution that addresses the problem and doesn't attack either of us personally, but he won't have it. A part of me wonders that if I really did love or care about him, I wouldn't feel exhausted and awkward watching and reading what he gives me. The reason this feels off-putting and strange to me is that it feels more like a little kid asking their mom to look over and approve their school project than it does a partner wanting to share something that they're proud of. It's also upsetting because I'm a writer and he's also too busy to read the writing I want to share with him. Oh no,
okay.
This is bad. This is bad. I've even written erotica about us and poems I'd like him to read, and he says he'll get to reading it, but never does. What I'm to ask is this: how can I either A, gently let my boyfriend down, or B, have a productive conversation where we agree to respect and appreciate the things both of us would like to share? I want to fix the communication about this. I don't even know where to start. We otherwise don't have major snags in communication. I'm totally willing to accept that my desire to reject these things from my boyfriend makes me an asshole, by the way. I've just never dealt with something like this in a relationship.
Knee-jerk response. Is she the asshole?
Of course she's not the asshole. But this is what kind of gets me. So she's asking if it's okay to set a boundary, if it's okay to want reciprocation or expect it. She is asking if it's okay for her feelings to be valid and not be dismissed. And for that reason, I would say she needs to leave.
Relationship.
She needs to leave the relationship. And it's not about him. Like, yeah, he sucks, clearly. Like, she's saying, oh, there's no other communication issues. I don't believe that. I believe that she's not recognizing other red flags that are present. Because if you have to ask the internet, is it okay if I set a boundary and ask for respect? You should not be in a relationship, and you definitely should not be in a relationship with somebody who makes you question if it's okay for you to feel valid and to ask for reciprocation. The fact that he won't read stories and poems that you wrote about him, but he expects you to watch his boss pat him on the back and say, good job, good job. He expects her to watch chat or to read ChatGPT
when she's an
documents
actual writer.
that he generated. And she's an
She's
actual
an actual
writer.
writer.
This
Yeah.
is insane. But I don't think that this person, I don't think OP has a healthy relationship with herself, with boundaries, and I don't think she knows how to navigate a relationship in a way that is good for her. So I don't think she should be with anybody right now.
You don't think that relationship is salvageable?
I didn't say that, but I don't think she should be in any relationship right now. I think she needs to take some time alone where she's not getting her head clouded by this kind of toxic version of the boyfriend that's showing up.
Yeah.
Take some space, learn how to set boundaries for herself, and my guess is that after she's done that, she's going to look back on the relationship and see that there were a lot more red flags than just this. I seriously doubt this is the only problem. I think OP probably just has a hard time recognizing the other ones.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that. Yeah, I don't think she's the asshole. I think that both of them need growth in different ways, right? And I agree. I think the best way to handle that at this point is like alone, because like both of them are telling me they are not interested in what their significant other is interested in the most, and they don't want to deal with or talk to their significant other about it. It's not, because like from her perspective, she is a writer and has made writings and all of these different things and has poems and erotica about him. In addition, it was like a collection of things. This is what's important to her and like her dreams and passions that he is clearly not interested in. But on the flip side, like I feel like he's not shown any interest in what, you know, she loves or what she's passionate about. But on the flip side, like, I mean, he clearly has these passions about fixing society and doing these things, and he's passionate about his work, and she is not interested in that. That's, I mean...
I'm sorry,
why?
This guy sounds like a douchebag.
But why?
He's writing essays about how he's going to save the world.
I mean, what's wrong with wanting to do that?
I just don't believe that he knows how to do it.
Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if he really knows to or not. That's not the point here. Sure. It's like, I mean, because we're all here just on this planet. Whatever we choose or want to do with our time is up to us at the end of the day. And that's like, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of messed up. You just laughing at him saying he's just a piece of trash. And I'm like, we don't really know that. You're making a lot of assumptions.
I'm not saying he's trash. I'm
you
saying
did.
He sounds like a douchebag.
You said he sounds like a douchebag.
He sounds icky.
He sounds immature. He just sounds immature. That's it. Both of them sound immature. Like unwilling to really hear the other and listen to the other. And that's an issue on both sides, in my opinion. Like, that's all I'm saying, and they both need to grow, and it needs to be outside of the relationship, because, like, if she's like, okay, cool, like, I want to hear you now, and he turns around and is like, nah, it's too late, that's childish, bro. You got what you wanted. Why are you biting back just because you were, I mean, it's because he was hurt, and he doesn't know how to deal with that hurt, and, like you said, like, that's going to rear itself in a lot of different aspects of their relationship. Him not knowing how to deal with insecurity, you know, his feelings getting hurt, all of that shit. Things like that probably happen on the daily. So, like, and I agree with you. It's like she probably isn't recognizing them. But, like, we also don't realize the little things that she could be doing to him.
Totally.
All the time. And they both just need to grow up.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that she should be single because of her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think he sucks, but I'm not the one trying to date him.
Because she sounds like she really wants to, like, salvage the relationship. She really likes him. She sees a lot of good in him. It's just, like, around, like, it seems like around the things they're most passionate about is when they bump heads.
I mean, I don't even think that's the issue, because you're super into video games and anime, and I'm not as much.
Yeah.
But we still watch anime together. Sometimes there'll be like a really good series that we get on board with together. There's definitely like bursts where I'll play video games and then I just kind of go ghost for a little while. Yeah. Like it's very ebb and flow like that. So I don't think it has to be
you didn't pretend. You don't pretend to like my stuff and skim things to like it's really manipulative,
Yeah.
kind of, to make him think that she's actually engaging just so that she can keep the relationship how she wants. That's not okay, and you don't do that. That's not okay. Like,
yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from. I feel like it's an insecurity. So the top comment, the piece that bothers me the most is he won't read OP's writing, but expects OP to read long treatises? I think it's a typo. Written by ChatGPT on his behalf. He can't even just sit and tell her about the great social vision he developed. Maybe if he would just talk about his social vision, that might be a little better.
yeah, it's just there's a problem with Reddit stories, man. So much context is missed. From like, we don't really know who these people truly are. I'm making all this judgment about who I think this person is off these couple of lines. But,
I'm very judgy.
yeah, but I'm like, damn, like, how the hell are you gonna expect me to read your shit? You're not gonna read my shit.
But OP, here's what I think you should do. I think you should break up with this guy, at least for now. I think you should hire a publisher. I think you should sell the erotica that you wrote about him. And when it's on an Amazon bestseller list, maybe he'll read it.
Patreon.
And then you can get back together.
Patreon.
Thank me later.
Get a subscriber list. Blow the fuck up.
Exactly.
You'll find somebody else.
Okay, next story. Okay, this one was deleted, but it comes from r/Reddit advice.
Or the user was deleted?
I don't really know how Reddit works.
Oh yeah,
It's
the user was deleted.
Okay.
Yeah.
r/Reddit advice 3 days old. My male 32 wife, female 28, told me she's bi and wants to explore for a year.
Oh.
What can I do to stop her from doing this?
Whoa.
And they're married.
Whoa.
I said wife.
Whoa.
So my wife and I have been married for 4 years.
Whoa.
She has never said anything about being attracted to other women. Last week, she sat me down and told me she is experiencing being attracted to women and would like to explore this. She said she would only do this for a year to get it out of her system.
Yikes.
I'm not comfortable with this, and I'm not sure how to handle this.
He's about to become Ross.
I told her I don't want her to do this, but she said she needs to, or would otherwise start to resent me. I'm at a loss for how to handle this. She is the love of my life, and I don't know that I want her sleeping with women. No, you do know that you don't want her to. Okay, so we're gonna pause there. He does give a little update.
I'm gonna resent you if you don't let me cheat on you, bro. I'm gonna resent you, bro. Get out. Get out. Get out. Like this is literally Ross Geller. Like.
So they have been married for 4 years, and she's 28. So that means they've been married since she was 24. Presumably, they didn't get married on the first date. So that means that she has been with him
for some years.
For who knows how long.
Who knows?
Who knows if she's ever had a chance to explore herself.
True.
And this is why, in my personal opinion, you should never get married before the age of 25. Crazy work. Because things like this can happen, or you can completely change. You can have really big shifts in your interests, your morals even, your political identity, finances. So many things can change at that pivotal age, especially in your early to mid 20s. And so I believe that committing the rest of your life to one single person when your brain is not even fully developed is irresponsible. Like, you are rolling the dice.
Big time.
In my opinion. So I'm bi, and I cannot imagine not having the opportunity to explore that side of me. I can't imagine it. And luckily, we met when I was 31, right? Yeah, 31. I was 30 for like a month. About to turn 31. Yeah. So I had my whole 20s to explore. And I cannot imagine not having that opportunity. Because I will say, being with women, completely different. It's not the same at all. It's just not. The whole vibe is just completely different than dating a man.
Yeah.
And OP is not the asshole. I know this is not like a am I the asshole post. OP is not the asshole. There's nothing wrong with him wanting his wife to not cheat on him, or ethically open the relationship on one side.
Or whatever.
Like, that's crazy. And it doesn't even sound like he wants things to like be open on his end. He doesn't want them to be open at all. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I gotta be honest, I think she's right. I think that she would start to resent not him, but her choice.
Well, I honestly, I feel like if it's gotten to this point where she's like, I want to sleep with other people, it's like it's like she says, "Oh, I'm just gonna get it out of my system." I'm like, no, you said you're bi. Yeah. You said you're bi. It's not like a virus that you catch. You know what I'm saying? That you're about to just take some action and then get that out of your system. And so as you dig into this, you're just going to realize that maybe you like it more and more, yeah. Or maybe you don't, yeah. But like, that's super dangerous territory now that you have committed yourself to a marriage. Like if you are that committed where you feel comfortable asking your partner to do that, I think the marriage is already over, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, I would agree.
Because that's where do we draw the line now? Like, what if I decide when I'm 60, oh, I think I want to experiment with men now. You're gonna let me sleep with men for a year? Like, just that's like that. Like, I don't like. You can say like 25, you're at this pivotal age and your brain should be developed, but I feel like if you're gonna be in a committed relationship, be committed in your relationship. Like, there's there's just parts of life that you're not gonna explore now, but that's a decision that you made. Like,
right, and I think she's gonna resent that decision. I don't think there's a way to move forward. Like, this is a huge experience that she would be giving up on, a huge part of who she is that she would never.
That's why I think it's already over. That's why I think it's already over.
But I do think she should try asking for a threesome first.
Okay.
I think she should try that. And if he's not down, that's totally fine. She should not pressure him.
Why?
It sounds like he wants to be monogamous. Like,
yeah.
He really loves her, wants her, only her, and that's totally fine.
And there are a whole lot of complex feelings involved with that, right? This is not porn. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on a bed, but
don't pressure him. Don't try to coerce him. Don't try to be manipulative. Just straight out ask, like, do you want to try having some threesomes?
Maybe he does.
And maybe he'd be open to that.
Maybe they do the ethical polygamy, right? Where she got a little girl. She gets some girlfriends from time to time.
Yeah.
I've seen it work. Doesn't work for me. Would not work for me. But we've had these conversations and figured out how do we vibe before we got married. Hey, I don't know, man. I'm not 60 yet.
Okay, so there is an update. After seeing a bunch of comments that my wife may have cheated, I called her at work and talked with her. I asked what prompted this so suddenly, and she was being short at first, but eventually said she had slept with
already
a
did it,
woman
was trying to
on
get permission.
A work trip.
Damn. Oh, so she had already did it, was trying to get permission, but she already knew she liked it.
Then she confessed it was a couple, man and wife. Oh, no. She had gone to New York last month and met this couple and went to their room after drinks.
But Gelatin is upset.
I hung up the phone and haven't responded to any of her calls or messages. Right now I'm sitting in my office unsure of what I'm going to do. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate the support here. If anyone has some divorce tips, I'll take them.
I told you it was
yeah. Top comment, so she wants to cheat on your marriage vows, basically. Being bisexual isn't some magic, not really cheating hack. I'm bi and have never had and never had difficulty understanding that when I'm in a relationship, it means I can't kiss other men nor women because that is cheating. Straight up. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's crazy. That's a bummer, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, baby duty calls. So I'm going to finish reading the final updates for this story. Final update. I spoke with my wife, now ex, last night after the gym. She told me that she was sorry, but that she had also cheated a couple other times, all while on work trips the last year. She said that she doesn't believe that we can work things out and wants to get divorced. He really didn't have any objection to this and agreed. She honestly sounded very sorry and not sorry all at the same time. It was weird. Anyways, we are going to meet up on Saturday to discuss the specifics, and both of us have a lawyer that will be there with us. I'm not looking forward to this conversation. I'm going back to the house tonight, and she is going to stay at her sister's place during the divorce. I'm talking to my lawyer about how to deal with finances and everything else during this process. Appreciate all the support and dog pics. I've been a mess, and it's actually been very therapeutic. Thank you all. The story comes from the Best of Redditor Updates, posted 1 day ago.
Okay.
And it's titled, Am I the Asshole for Moving Out Without Saying Anything? I, 23 female, currently live with my parents. I've been dating my boyfriend, 24 male, for almost a year now, and we have known each other for many years. Recently, him and I started talking about the future and when we would like to move in together. Originally, we were talking about waiting another year so I can finish college. However, after my mom caught wind of him and I having these conversations, she lost her mind. She told me that I shouldn't even be thinking about a future with my boyfriend at this point in my life, and that him and I need to back off of our relationship.
Okay.
Then she went as far as telling me that I'm not allowed to see him anymore. Wow. She's 23. Okay. She said I'm not allowed to see him anymore. Any more than once a week for a couple hours.
Hold on. Run that back. She said, I've been trying to hold my tongue, but run that back. She said,
she's a 23-year-old woman.
And she's not, she didn't say you're not allowed to. She gave a restriction.
Mm-hmm. Mommy told her that she's not allowed to see her boyfriend for more than once a week for a couple hours, and that he will no longer be allowed over at the house anymore. And it's her house.
It's mommy's house.
So I will respect that.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
My mom is very controlling and manipulative.
Yeah, clearly.
And I have spent most of my life doing whatever she wants to make my life easier.
I mean, yeah. What else?
However, I am ready to move out, and my mom would physically stop me if I tried to leave. This is gone.
Okay, yeah. So this is not. That's not even funny. Like if she says like if there's threats or you feel unsafe at home, like you need to seek help. It's not like I should be asking for advice or not, but like
call the police.
You're a grown woman. Like is that?
Wait, there's more.
Okay.
There's more. There's a lot more.
Oh my gosh.
But her and my dad are going to some convention this weekend.
So dad's in a picture.
And yeah, and my boyfriend and I plan on moving me out while they're gone. So am I the asshole for packing up my shit and leaving without saying anything?
I thought this was like some roommate stuff, like and are you the asshole for packing up and moving out of your own home? First off, no.
I'm obviously.
First off,
obviously.
No. Second, what does Dad think about all of this? Does it say anything about Dad's opinion?
So it doesn't say from her dad, but there is a comment from a dad.
Okay.
And you're a dad too, so we'll get your take.
I am a dad.
But this is the top comment. Dad advice here. No, you're not the asshole. When my parents started telling me how I needed to live my life, I packed my shit and left too.
I think that's the cue. That's like when your parent, like when you are of legal adult age and what you want to do does not vibe with what your parents want to do within reason, right? I mean, even not within reason, you can just
boyfriend
pack
for
up
more
and
than a
move
few
out.
hours one day a week.
That's
It's
wild.
crazy.
That's
And they've been dating
diabolical.
for years, and
That's-
he's 23.
That she's trying to turn her daughter into some type of super villain or serial killer at worst. Like this some Norman Bates type of shit. Like what?
And so the comment, and here's the flip side. I was fully independent from my parents and supported myself from day one. Be prepared to do the same. But she has a boyfriend, so they can at least split rent.
Yeah.
School funds being cut off possibly and having to drop out of school to work full time now to support yourself. There's loans. You don't need to do that.
You don't need to drop out of school.
No more health insurance either.
And
Yeah.
she only had a year left. She's 23.
Mm-hmm.
I think 24 or
I thought it was
25.
27.
No, it's like 24 or 25 is when you get kicked off the
I don't know.
insurance.
I
Like you
would-
can't be a dependent on somebody else's insurance.
I had, I think, 5 years without health insurance, and I'm alive, so it's okay.
No.
It's okay.
No,
You don't need health insurance.
no,
You don't
no,
Here's
no.
here's the secret, and this is not legal advice, but
This
you
is-
can
this
just
is
ask.
100% not legal advice.
You can just ask the doctor to bill you and throw away the bill.
This is unethical.
I've been doing
unethical
it. I've been
advice.
doing it
I
forever.
don't
And it has
know.
never once affected my credit. I have
Okay.
never been taken to court.
Okay.
Never had my wages garnished. There
Alright.
has been no issue whatsoever.
Yeah.
Healthcare in America should be free. Healthcare everywhere should be free.
You're right.
Make it free. Just don't pay your bills.
Alright.
Do we have any takes so far?
I mean, I have like a lot of different opinions on this. I'm like, first off, I'm like, just move out. Like,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but it's like it gets more complex. Like when you start talking about like, are you the asshole for packing up and moving out? No. Short answer is no. Like what my concern is now, what's the retaliation from the mom gonna be like? Like, and that's like, she said she would physically stop her. I'm like, is the mom so crazy as to like where she would try to come to your new place,
You don't have to
right?
do
And
that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is a scenario where not only do you move out, but you may need to go no contact for a while, like because bitch is wildin'.
Yeah.
For real. Like she said, one day a week for a couple of hours.
Crazy.
She's 24 years old, so I'm just like, I ain't seen you for a week. We get 1 hour. Hey, what is that? Pirates of the Caribbean? He had the one day every 10 years on the island. What do you think they're doing the whole time? That's not enough to sustain a relationship. What's the mom? What's the end game? Oh, it makes no sense to me. It's just over controlling, overbearing mom. 100%.
But we do have an update.
Okay, let's go. Updates.
Okay, so 5 days later, so my boyfriend and I have officially decided to go through with getting me out of my parents'
Good
house.
job.
I'm so proud of you, girl.
It's hard to do, man, to make that break. It takes a lot of courage.
I have had my job saving boxes for me for the week. Oh, like to move, like saving boxes to move.
Okay.
And I've stored them
Resourceful.
at my house. My parents
Resourceful.
leave town tomorrow morning and tomorrow night after work. After my sister goes to bed, my boyfriend and I will start packing everything up. None of my family has any clue that my boyfriend and I signed and paid for the lease.
Good job.
For a really nice apartment.
Let's pause for a second. I was assuming, wrongfully so, that she was an only child in this scenario. She said her sister.
Yeah.
Are there more details in here about the age of the sister? Because now I'm worried about the sister, right? Because if you were getting all of this, and now you've taken control from the mom, right? She has. If you do truly go no contact, right? Who's there
And she should go no
to
contact.
take the? I know, but who is left there to
Yeah.
take the brunt of it? Just the sister. And so I'm just like, damn. Like that's another reason why, if it is like truly an abusive scenario, just moving out isn't enough. You gotta seek help. You need to contact the correct authorities,
Girl.
because I don't want your sister being stuck in that scenario. I know you don't either.
Call CPS for real.
Straight up, man.
But she's moving 20 minutes away. Both me and my boyfriend's therapists are telling us both it's in my best interest to leave. That's great. This girl sounds really healthy.
Yeah, you're in therapy. I love it.
And if I want to be able to grow as a person. My friends say that my mom is controlling and I'm 23 and I need to get on with my life. Truthfully, while I agree with all of this, I feel guilty. I don't plan on cutting off all contact and everything is signed and paid for, so there's no going back now. Am I irrational for feeling guilty about all of this?
Not at all.
Or am I a jerk for leaving without saying anything?
No.
If you try to say something, your mom's going to try to stop you. She's
100%.
probably going to throw your stuff away.
100%.
Things might get physical.
Yep.
Don't.
You already said they will. And if you said they will, or you have fears that they will, that's because something physical has happened. You know what I mean? That doesn't just come out of nowhere.
Okay, we have one more update.
Okay. Oh my God, another update since you moved out. Okay.
5 days later,
Okay.
again.
Okay.
My boyfriend and I have officially moved in.
Hey, they're in.
My mom is extremely angry.
Yeah. So she's still communicating.
Yeah, she said she's not going to contact. She said she called and yelled at me for 30 minutes. Just hang up. We need to learn boundaries. And that I was alone and I had no one to turn to. What the hell?
Hell of an initiative.
So sick. She told me that everything is always about me. Pot kettle. And that she would be calling my therapist because clearly I must have lied to my therapist if she was telling me to leave. Oh my God. Her and my dad are repossessing my truck. Even though I'm paying for it because it's in my dad's name.
Oh, yeah.
That's messed up.
These are the consequences.
Yeah.
These are the consequences.
Yeah. But you can take them to court, maybe, if you're paying for it.
It's in his name.
But she's paying for it.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It's in his name. He has the rights. He has the end rights to whatever. It doesn't matter what agreement he has set up and who's paying where. It's his. So he has full right to do that. And you just gotta, it sucks, for sure. But like I mentioned, what are these potential consequences going to be? And I guess this kind of answers my earlier question. How does Dad feel about it? If it is in Dad's name,
he's whipped.
He's either whipped, complicit, or you know what I'm saying, on the same page as Mom with the controlling.
I think he's whipped because otherwise she would be bringing up her dad equally, and she's not. I feel like it's the mom, and she's like scaring.
And he's just going along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. You see that too much, man. But
they said me having the truck is the liability for them. My mom called me yesterday saying that she's worried that I may be living with a sociopath. Oh my God, pot kettle.
Okay.
Oh, she said she spoke to my therapist and she told her that she didn't tell me to leave. Wait, what? Okay. My mom then called me and asked me if her and my dad could come pick me up and talk to me. Ew, no.
No, wait a minute. You said she talked to the therapist?
The mom called the therapist and the mom is saying that therapist said that she didn't tell her to leave.
So
I feel like it's just a lie.
This is really frustrating because I want to trust OP as well. I feel like OP is giving both sides, it seems like, of the story. But that statement confuses me now. Because I'm like, is your mom just that much, not only of a manipulator, but a gaslighter too?
Yeah.
Trying to tell you to your face that your therapist didn't say something to you, it's just frustrating. That's so frustrating to me. I don't know what to do with that information other than be angry.
I believe OP. I feel like she's credible. They claim that my boyfriend is manipulating me, cutting into my family, when all he has actually done is the exact opposite. Through this process, my boyfriend has actually been encouraging me to reach out and said that my family was welcome to come over. Wow. He even said that if they wanted him to leave the house when they come, he will do so because he doesn't want to keep me from my parents.
I really, I believe OP as well.
My mom has reached out to other family members and spoke to them. I am not aware of what she said to them, but they sent me messages telling me they wish they didn't get involved. Wow. My
Oh
mom,
God, that really means that the mom is tripping.
My
That
mom.
they wishing they didn't get involved, because they're like, if it was just the daughter was tripping, that the family members will probably say that, be like,
Yeah.
hey, you really need to talk to your mom. But your family member hitting you up talking about some, I wish I wasn't involved with this. That means they're trying to speak reason to your mom, and your mom ain't hearing it, and your mom's making life bad for them too. And they wish they wasn't involved. Oh my God.
Okay, we're almost through the update. So my mom made not one, but 2 Facebook posts telling everyone how I have abandoned my sister, 27. Oh my God.
Her sister's 27?
Yeah.
So older sister.
And left her to die.
Older sister. Is
Who's gonna kill her?
older sister damn near 30.
Well, let's not judge.
No, I'm just saying, like, how the mom gonna say she left her alone? Her
Well,
sister is...
Not just left her to die.
Sister damn near
Who is
30.
going to kill her?
She good.
Who is going to kill her? Please tell me. She has gone as far as telling everyone my boyfriend is abusing me, which is a lie. She even said in her most recent post that she was going no contact and asked everyone else to do the same.
With you.
Because if they didn't, they would be supporting an abuser.
Wow. I have 2 recommendations here. Like, I'm doubling down on the no contact. Like, you no longer need to entertain yourself with, like, what the mom is doing, what she's saying, what she's posting. You need to completely go no contact. But with all of these posts have been made public like this, slandering your boyfriend, you can take legal action. 1,000%. Not only should you go no contact, I mean, but I don't know how much, like, if you have a lawyer, they can be the intermediary and they are the ones making the contact. You completely separate yourself and don't be involved, and your updates should just purely come from your lawyer. Like, you need to get out.
Yeah, I disagree. I think don't even bother with a lawyer. Your mom is going to drag it out, make your life hell for even longer than she has.
Necessary money.
And you're not really going to get much money out of it.
Yeah.
Like, even if she was ordered to pay a settlement, do you really think she's going to pay it?
Nah, she gonna try and
It
use
is
as
not
more
worth
leverage.
it. That's just about, like, I feel pride and ego.
You're right.
And your sister is 27. You can't call CPS. But I do see a comment here. So it looks like the sister cannot drive due to injuries from an accident in 2021, but she is independent for pretty much everything else. So she's not.
So she damn near 30,
She's
independent. She has
Girl,
a
Uber.
disability, you're right, that she clearly is working, like, it's not holding her back. She good. So who's gonna kill her? Where is this death coming? It's just manipulation.
It is.
It's just
It is.
manipulation.